Welcome to the Monday Morning Jumpstart. Hi, my name is Rory Peters. I'm the founder of the Live Like You Mean It live event. I'm a speaker, a sales and leadership trainer, and the author of Sell Like You Mean It and Live Like You Mean It. This week, I want to talk to you about perseverance. John Quincy Adams said, "Patience and perseverance have a magical talisman, before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish into air." If you read any book about success, especially those about specific people who had a high-level success, no doubt during the course of that book, you will hear them say, one of the keys to my success is that I didn't quit when everybody else did. You will see that time and time again. Perseverance is one of the greatest qualities that you can have towards success. Because if you don't quit, if you keep going and don't let obstacles and roadblocks get in your way, eventually you're going to succeed. Think of running a marathon. All right? If I decide that I'm going to run a full marathon, 26.2 miles, if I decide I'm going to do this, other than an earthquake or tornado, what is going to stop me from crossing the finish line? Just one thing. If I quit. If I don't quit, I'm going to cross the finish line. In 1968, in the Mexico City Summer Olympics, there was a runner from Tanzania by the name of John Stephen Akwari. For a second there, I had trouble pulling out that name. So John Stephen Akwari came from Tanzania. In Tanzania, they didn't have really high mountains. So about halfway through the marathon, his legs cramped up. Again, because he wasn't able to practice at a high altitude. But that wasn't the worst of it. A little while later, he got in the middle of a scuffle between runners trying to jockey for position, and he was knocked to the ground. He smashed his knee and his shoulder, and his knee was dislocated. Now, people who saw the event thought for sure he was just going to go to the hospital and get his knee taken care of. But instead, he got it looked at right then and there, and then he continued the race. Now, he was the last competitor to cross the finish line, but he crossed the finish line. He did not quit. When asked why didn't he seek medical assistance and go to the hospital, why did he continue running? He said, "My country didn't send me 5,000 miles to start the race. My country sent me 5,000 miles to finish the race." Martin Luther King said, "If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you do, keep moving forward." If you live by this one quote, you have one of the most amazing tools there is for success. Because the key to success is not quitting. You can have all of the tools that we've talked about in different videos. Tools that we talked about in my book, Live Like You Mean It. You could have goals. You could take responsibility for your life. You could have an amazing attitude. You can peak at your skills and knowledge and mindset. But if you don't see it to the end, if you quit, you cannot possibly succeed. I want to leave you with one last quote. This is from John D. Rockefeller. John D. Rockefeller said, "I don't believe there is any quality so essential to success as the quality of perseverance. Whatever you do, don't quit. See your goals to the end." I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next Monday.